Hi everyone, this is Samir. Have you ever wondered where your AI conversations are actually stored? In a Copilot Studio, chat transcript doesn't just disappear. They are captured in a Dataverse table, and with Microsoft DSPM for AI Activity Explorer, you can track and analyze AI interaction in a user-friendly, readable format. Let's walk through them. When a user interacts with your Copilot Studio agent, every turn of your conversation, both user and an agent, messages are logged directly in a Dataverse table. This gives you a structured, queryable record of all your AI interaction. So, let's explore the conversation transcript table in a Dataverse to see what it holds for us. And to do that, we need to open up a Power App portal, go to Tables, and then click on All, and on the right top corner, search for Conversation Transcript. And here we go. Each row represents separate conversation. Important columns are created on Content and many others. But if you look at the content, it's in a JSON format. And it's not easy to read or track what exactly user has interacted with. However, it's a full user interaction. So if you want to look at the history of all the interaction or all the conversation or the messages happen in that specific user interaction with the agent, then you can find it here. Also, you can see there is a column called Conversation Start Time. So if you want to identify where that conversation started, and where it was last modified and so on, you can have all those details here too, right? With the Dataverse, you can integrate transcript into analytics pipeline or apply retention policy, all under your organization data governance. But storing conversation is just one side. You also need to monitor AI interaction, accessing sensitive information for compliance and security. That's where DSPM for AI Activity Explorer comes in. Let's check on how Activity Explorer in DSPM for AI, a solution in a Microsoft Purview, can help improve data security posture. So, in Microsoft Purview, if you click on Solution, there is an option for DSPM for AI. And under that, there's an option for Activity Explorer. When you click on that and you scroll down, you see there are different AI interaction and activities are stored here. Let me add and show you some of the details. So this one, AI interaction, where which AI app was interacted. It's a Copilot experience in agents. App was Copilot Studio agent, and app accessed by Microsoft Teams. And if you look at further who accessed that, then you can see it's accessed by Defender 365 user. And if you look at on the right side here, it gives you all those details and a timestamp. Also, it tells you what prompt user has prompted to the agent and what response it got in return. Also, it tells you what data resource or resource it has been used to answer that or creating that response. And also it shows you what sensitivity label assigned to that data resource. Now, if you go to another interaction where one of the user named Samir tried to interact with the same agent, try to find Toronto office address, but you can see that response was, I'm sorry, I cannot find that specific address for you. And that's because there is a DLP rule match when Samir tried to interact with that agent, finding a Toronto office address, because that information stored under highly confidential label document, it couldn't search it, and it has blocked that access to that, as Samir doesn't have access to that, right? So this gives security and compliance teams real visibility, ensuring AI interactions are monitored and helping meet regulatory requirements. So in short, Copilot conversations or Copilot Studio agent conversations are logged in Dataverse for structured storage, and Activity Explorer in DSPM for AI helps you track and secure the data. Together, they give you clarity and control you need over your AI interaction. Explore Dataverse and DSPM today to see how your AI data is being stored and protected.